Good evening and welcome to Your Call. It's the only show on Indian television where you, the viewer, can ask your question directly to our newsmaker of the week. Tonight, joining me is someone who's a rare politician. He's politically incorrect, he never hides what he feels, and he says it like it is. Joining me tonight, Farooq Abdullah, Cabinet Minister for New and Renewable Energy. A very interesting time for a UPA Minister to be in studio because, of course, I think top of everyone's mind is how long is this government going to last?
Well, this government will last its full term. I'm quite confident that this is just a ripple and this will pass away.
What do you base that confidence on, Dr. Abdullah? Because the events don't seem to bear that out.
I think they have Mulayam Singh Ji's people also who will help us at this time. I don't think also Mamta would like to break off, because she would need central government to make her wishes come true by all the help that she wants for her state. And you need centre's backing in everything. I've been chief minister, I know how important centre is.
Do you think, but the larger point, when I said the UPA government is in office but not in power, that then perhaps the Prime Minister, the Finance Minister should put their foot down? Because then why replace Dinesh Trivedi? He is, after all, reporting to the Prime Minister, not to Mamta Banerjee as a minister.
I think their Prime Minister has put his foot down up to this time, but then obviously he belongs to a party different to the Congress. They are part of the consortium that I would call this. And if he is, now he is actually representing her and her party in the way. I think here the tragedy comes that if she writes and says that I would like to replace him with something else, I think it will be very difficult for the Prime Minister to say, no, you can't replace, because then this is where coalition comes in.
Do you feel that this possibly could be a break point? As a senior ally, as a senior cabinet minister, do you think that the UPA should go this far and no further? Is this demand now an unreasonable one?
I think I would like to say that the leader of the Trinamool Congress must realize that we all are part of India. And it's in the good of India we have to start thinking. If we do not think in good of India, then I think we are wrong. India is far more important than anything else. If you really are there, you are there because you are part of India. And therefore, I would suggest to her, please, do not take such actions which are not in conformity of making India strong. We want a strong railway. We want a safe railway. We want a railway where people are comfortable. We want stations which are good. We want them clean. We want electrification of the railways. Now in my state itself, they are making a huge railway line through mountains, through tunnels. Now that requires money. Where is it going to come from? Unless we also contribute, the nation contributes, it's not possible. I would beg of her to rethink before it goes too far.
But with the recent election results, the UPA is weakened. Do you feel, again, as a senior ally, what would your advice be to the Congress now? Do you think it must stand up for itself? Do you think it must stand up for India? The Prime Minister must stand up for India at this point? Or do you think they don't have a choice?
No, I think all of us who are constituents of the UPA too must stand for India. And therefore must stand behind Prime Minister like a rock. That is what I believe in.
So does that mean standing behind the rail budget with the fare hike?
Yes, stand by the rail budget and stand by the next budget that is going to come. And if any amendments have to be made, that must be decided by the House, because there are the people who represent India. And I'm sure they are quite conscious of what India needs.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.